Beautiful namaste, yogis. Welcome to our practice today. I'm coming at you from the Whitaker Center in Pennsylvania. Right in the middle, setting up my merch. Been a super busy day. I just dropped everything to do a yoga practice and do some filming for you. So here we go. We're gonna call this video affectionately, Stop, Drop, and Roll. So come forward and step at the top of your mat. Rock back and forth on your feet, which is a lovely way to ground. We often start like this. Today, get into it a little more than you usually would. Like, feel the soles of your feet. Spread your toes. All right, let's come right back to center. Inhale the arms out and up. Stretch up over your head. Exhale, swan dive. Let's bow it down straight away into our forward fold uttanasana. Let the head dangle, the spine grow long. Rocking the weight forward a little bit more into those toes. If you look down at them, you'll lift them up, spread them, drop them back down onto the earth. That likely gives more sensation in your legs. Let the sit bones lift up. Humbly bow the ribs. Bow in just a little deeper. Press the inner arches up to the sky. Feel how that from the feet, from the ground of your being. Big inhale. Big exhale. Take a moment, observe what it feels like to be upside down. If your world is turned upside down at all today, take a moment here and just allow that feeling of upside down. Instead of being unsettling, let it be your ground. Bees Maya Yoga, Bhumikaha, say the Shiva Sutras. Wonder, the element of surprise, is the foundation of yoga. Inhale. Let's come up to a half arch. You can put your hands on your thighs. Some of you like to have your hands on the ground. Now reach the spine along by drawing the sit bones back. Little bit of navel to the spine, and feel as if your heart is soaring over the earth. Exhale, melt it down to that uttanasana forward fold. Big exhale. Left leg steps back on your next breath. Drop the left knee down to get into the hips. Untuck the left toes. Inhale, both arms up and over your head. Low lunge. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart and let's take it for a twist here. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Draw the hands in prayer towards the heart center, lengthening the heart forward. The tailbone gently nudges down to lengthen the spine. Stay here or tuck your left toes under and lift the left knee up, bringing it more to the shape of a high lunge. Press the hands. As you press the right hand into the left, you might allow the twist to deepen, and you might even send now the gaze up towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out. Great. Back to center. Let's drop the left knee down. Bring both hands to either side of the right foot. Both hips back. Half Hanuman, come up onto the heel of the right toe, spread the right toes, lengthen down, pressing down to the right heel, and press the hips back just a little bit. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel a little crack in my low back, which is a good one. Good. And then come forward, plant the right toes, lift the left knee. And we'll find another hamstring stretch coming to the shape of pyramid by straightening that right leg any amount as you come high up into the left toes. Press down with the sole of the right foot, and maybe it might feel nice to lift the right toes as well and balance on that front right heel. And a few of you may take this for yet another twist by inhaling, right arm up to the sky, spread your fingers wide, stack the shoulders, reach back through that right sit bone in particular, and twist the heart as you gaze up towards the sky. And then to get a little extra movement in that right lung, you'll reach the right arm up and over your head and stretch. Big inhale. Exhale, windmill, right hand down, right toes down if they were lifted. Rock and roll it. Step the left foot forward to the right. Fold into Uttanasana. Lift the toes, spread them, drop them back down to the earth. Bend both knees. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Utkatasana. Bring it all the way up to standing. Standing Tadasana. Exhale, float the arms down along your sides and then back behind you. Interlacing the fingers back behind you. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lift up through the heart. Open the heart. And then exhale. Hi guys, swan dive. You wanna make a cameo? Forward fold. Jump on in. Exhale, drop your head, reach the arms up, reach the arms back up and over your head. Breathing. Finding this Uttanasana pose, this turning yourself upside down with an open heart and a smooth breath. And a bit of delight. I mean, goodness gracious. This world, yes? Bend both knees. Come back to Utkatasana. Inhale. Standing Tadasana, both hands come home to the heart. Big breath in. Big breath out. Slide the hands down the thighs, come down to a forward fold. This time, right leg steps way back to the shape of a high lunge. Low lunge, right knee down, top of the right foot. Breathe both arms up and over your head. Stretch up, hands to heart. Twist to the left. Right elbow outside of the left knee. And notice what's happened to the hands. The hands being the motor organ of the heart. Press them together and feel the experience of having the back body open a little more, the back of the heart open. And then from that spot of a little bit more room in your heart, feel yourself grounded down through the left foot, down through the right shin. Twist, maybe gaze up to the sky. And then a few of you may choose to balance it by bringing the toes down to that right foot, lift up through the right knee. Here we are. High lunge twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Great. Both hands down, right knee down. Straighten the left leg, hips back, come high up on the heel of the left side and wiggle the left sit bone back and feel the right sit bone and the left sit bone equally. Reaching back, maybe melt the heart down a little bit to find Hanumanasana, half Hanumanasana. Breathing in, breathing out. Oh, good. Come forward. Sole the left foot down. Lift up to the back of the right knee. Straighten the left leg. Say high up onto the right toes. You might press down through the sole of the left foot, wiggling the left hip back. You might lift the left toes as well. Sacred shape of a pyramid here. Breathing in and breathing out. You might plant the right palm and lift the left arm up. Find the twist. Oh, yeah. And you might reach that left arm up and over the head to open up that left side. Now fill that left lung. And then the right lung that's down below, let it become a little bit more buoyant to support the opening of your body. And always, like, allow the breath to come into the tight spots and nourish you. Good. Stay focused on the breath, even as we make these movements here. All right, let's come back down. We're rock and roll. We're stopping and we're dropping and we're rocking. Right foot forward to the left, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale up, standing Tadasana, Uttita Tadasana. Catch a hold of your right wrist with your left hand, lean it over to the left. Back to center, stretch up, catch a hold of your left with your right hand, lengthen, lean it over. Big opening in the lungs. Exhale, back down to center. Come down to your forward fold, and we're gonna take it all the way to that drop. Let's step it back to downward facing dog first. Wobble a little bit right and left. Yet another hamstring stretch here. Yet another opportunity to surrender. Yet another pose, yet another shape, yet another practice, yet another day, yet another opportunity, right? To transform to a little bit more light. All right, forward into high plank, also known as a push-up. Drop the right knee down. Sole the left foot. Left arm reaches up and over your head. We've done this shape standing. Now we're down and grounding that shape. Come back to center, left knee in, right leg back. Pivot on the right foot. Open to the right, right arm up to the sky. Up and over your head. Sometimes called a rainbow shape. And bring it back down. And here we are back into our tabletop pose. Walk the hands forward. Up onto your fingertips. Reach back to the sit bones and then melt the heart down towards the earth. Drop your head. Couple deep breaths here, rooting down through the shins. There's a little bit of a lift of the belly and a lift of the back ribs to give that whole front of the body a little bit more room. And then bring it forward. Let's come up to our elbows. And then step the right leg back, the left leg back. This plank, low plank pose. And then drop the hips down. We'll find a nice heart opener here. Untuck the toes. Sometimes called Sphinx pose here. Now the head, you can drop it down so the gaze comes down towards the heart. You might feel a nice pooling of energy as you let the low back settle. Reach back through the legs and soften, soften, soften. You might stay here. You might turn the fingers out to deepen a little and then lift the elbows up. Coming to more what's called seal pose. But the main purpose here is we're finding a little bit of hang time with the heart, like One more inhale. On your exhale, melt the whole of the front body. Let's drop down to the earth, elbows wide. Let the palms rest on top of each other, facing down. Bend both knees back behind you. Sway the feet a little bit right and left and right and left. Ground down through the front of the heart and the belly. Right, let everything settle into the support of the earth. For real. Feel it. And then stop. Drop both your legs down to the earth. You might now rest the head so that the third eye, that spot right between the eyes, rest on top of your hands. Big deep breath in, long slow exhale out. Stop. Drop. And roll into the realization that you are supported and aligned for the highest good at all times. All right, relax, relax, relax. Please stay in that relaxed state. Slide the palms underneath your shoulders, elbows are bent. Back up to all fours. Walk the knees in underneath your hips. Let the heart lift and the tailbone lift, a little cat. And exhale. Drop the head, drop the tailbone, little cat. Wobble in between those two shapes, circulating all that good energy. And eventually round, hips to the heels. Walk the hands back, hips to one side. Free your legs out in front of you. Give them a nice little shake. And come just to the front of your mat in a comfortable cross-legged position. Settle down. Inhale, both arms up and over your head. Find your hands in prayer up and over your head. Gaze up. On the exhale, bring those prayers home to your heart center. And know that you're on your way. That all your wishes, all your dreams, magically, wondrously, are coming your way. Namaste.